don't know about. I didn't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, they're not letting anyone in.
Sorry about that, you talked a little bit about the inability of the team to score inside the red zone, get the ball in the end zone rather than field goal.
It's frustrating because, we had hold of the game in the first half all the way up to the last 2 minutes, and we had plenty of time to put the game away in the first half, and we didn't put it away in the first half, and we had plenty of times in the second half, be it the inability to execute or the penalties killed us, or we killed ourselves, rather. The penalties didn't kill us, and it's a frustrating game.
Todd, you've seen it before, but why specifically in crunch time can this team not finish?
If I knew the answer to that, honestly, we'd be finishing right now. We're doing the same things we've been doing. At some point, we got to make a play to win the ball game, and we had 4 penalties on the last drive alone that kept the drive alive. That shouldn't have happened. It should have never happened, and we played the same way the whole day, and just dumb mistakes at dumb times cost us ball games, and that's why we're in the position we're in.
How upset are you about this one, Todd?
I'm fuming. It may not show here, but yeah, I'm fuming.
Todd, when you're watching Myers have to kick field goal after field goal, are you thinking in your head like this could come back to get us? We're not scoring?
No, you're not thinking that way. You're just padding on to the stats that you have in the league. We had plenty of chance to put the game away and put our foot on their throats, and we didn't do it. We got to score, and we got to stop at certain times. We got to stop them, and we definitely got to score when we get down there, and we haven't for quite some time.
Todd, I think you guys had 3 offensive touchdowns in your last 5 games. Is this offense broken? What's
It's not broken. We're not making plays.
The 3rd and 5 call in the end around again, it looked like they were missing, or what was that the call, or did Josh change it at the line?
No, that was the call. We knew we were going to keep them in bounds, and they were sending everybody up the middle, and we tried to get outside but stay in bounds, and they got us, and we made them use the timeout like we planned on using it.
Why have you guys been so ineffective on offense in the red zone?
I wish I could answer that question. We haven't scored in quite some time consistently, and we get stuck every time we get there. Thank goodness for Myers, and that's not enough to win ball games. And we got to be able to score touchdowns and stop people, and we have not done it, especially today.
Do you need to make changes, considering this offense hasn't improved?
I'm playing everybody I can.
How difficult is this to be kind of asking these same questions 12 weeks into the season?
It's difficult to go through it as a coach. I'm sure it's difficult to go through it as a player, but we're big boys. We put our pants on, and we take our butt kicking, and the mistakes we made, we cost ourselves, and everybody's got to look in the mirror.
Limited to some of the big plays they were able to hit in the second half that really weren't there in the first half of them.
Time in the pocket, some coverages, some were penalties, and we just have to do a better job. Even that, we should close the game out, and we didn't close it out on either side.
How annoying is it that not only did you give up the game-winning touchdown, but you mentioned that the multiple penalties on that drive? I mean, you have discussed penalties with us for like 3 months now.
We were doing very well, except for last week and today. We were up in the top 10 as few as penalties, and today, I don't know how many we had. I feel like we had one on every play, but it cost us, and it's disgusting.
What did you share with the team afterwards, your message to them?
Pissed off, frustrated, look in the mirror. Just look in the mirror. We won't be a good football team until we become a smart football team.
Was Sam ever close to playing today, Todd?
He could have played. He just needed more reps. You just can't bring him back after being off 14 or 17 days. And even if he's healthy, then I have timing and everything else and put him out there in a game like this. So we'll reload next week, and we'll see where he is.
You expect him to play next week?
I don't know. It's too early.
How far are you guys from being a smart football team?
Judging by today's game, we're far. Before today, we weren't very far.
Todd, you've obviously been through a lot throughout your coaching career. Is this as difficult of a situation as you've been in?
It's a loss. I mean, every loss for me is difficult throughout my career, whether I've been playing or coaching. So we lock and load, and we reload, and you get pissed off again, and you consistently try and find ways to get better however you do it, and that's what I got to do.
Obviously, losing is frustrating. How do you keep the locker room together, and what can you salvage from these last 4 games of the season?
trying to win, trying to play the right way, trying to play smart, trying to get better as a team is all we can salvage for the season.
You haven't been concerned to this point about fractures in the locker room, but this is the kind of heartbreaking loss that can kind of do it to teams.
We're not fractured. We're frustrated. We're pissed off, and we're not fractured. And when you speak to somebody after the game, including myself, I'm going to be pissed off and frustrated at the same time. So we'll reload and regroup, and everybody's got their own feelings and understands where they're at, and we'll go from there.
You said, you're trying to become a good team. There's 4 weeks left in the season. Do you feel like you're running out of time?
You run out of time every game you play. You still have to become a good football team, a smart football team, and not beat yourselves. And we beat ourselves, and we still got to be better at that. So that's what we're going to work on.
Is everybody good?
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Locker Joe.
Questions for Josh?
Josh, did you get a sense that settling for field goals throughout this whole game might ultimately come back to bite you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you can't do that. You gotta get 7 when you're down there, and we didn't do that. And yeah, if you do that too much in the NFL, it'll come back to get you, and it certainly did us today.
Is there a way to fix or change or improve this offense going forward to where you guys can be more successful with it?
Well, I mean, we'll keep looking at what we can do different, better, to help ourselves and move forward. Today we just we weren't good enough when we got down there, and every guy's got to look at what we can do to be better and do our best to get it fixed.
Is it execution? Is it play calling? Is what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. All I know is execution as a player. That's your part, and so we'll have to look at the film and see what we could have done, better, and how we could execute it better.
When did you know you were starting? Todd said Sam was pretty close, but hadn't had enough reps really to feel comfortable with going with him.
Yeah, he told us later in the week.
Pardon me?
He told us later in the week. Yeah.
Josh, how critical were the 2 3 and outs of whatever the last 6 7 minutes of the game gave an opportunity? I know they got field goals, but gave you an opportunity to kind of get closer.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, especially after turnovers, you got to go get 7, and we didn't do that. And that when you get the ball in advantageous positions, you got to go score and get 7. You can't stack threes up all day, and it's going to come back to get you, and it got us.
All good? Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We can go all the way, right? We'll do it in here?
Yeah, let's do it here. Let's do it in here. These guys.
Is that it for people in here?
Yes. You guys dark? You guys off?
It's not asking him that.
Yeah. Is it done? Sorry.